new Lego sets. We've opened up 2 already that we're super excited to show you. I cannot wait to show you the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. So this is a brand new set that's just been released. We were very fortunate to get our hands on it super early. And as you can see right next to it, we actually have Jedi Bob's Starfighter. So I figured before we get started with this, I'll just give you a sneak peek. Here is the complete Jedi Bob Starfighter. We just did a live unboxing build of the set. Again, super cool. Love that we've got a Jedi Bob. Love the Starfighter. It's a lot of fun to build. But let's take a turn and look at this. We have got the Sarlacc Pit. This is super cool. We are super excited to open this up, super excited to build it. I cannot believe this thing was out on the shelves and wasn't all snatched up. Granted, it was a little pricey, but this thing looks super cool. And I just love the fact that we're getting some more of the classic Star Wars figures, classic Star Wars scenes, and then if rumors are true, we will eventually get Jabba the Hutt sail barge again, which I am super excited about. But this set looks awesome. We've got the Sarlacc Pit, we've got the Desert Skiff. It does come with a bunch of minifigures that I cannot wait to open up and see. We've got Nia Nub, who is the exclusive minifigure for this 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. We get a new Boba Fett, we get Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Lando Calrissian. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our best to get this thing opened up and built as fast as we can. We'll see how far we get tonight, and then let's just see what it looks like. Again, thank you so much for joining. Let's pop this thing open and get started. As you can see with this set right here, oh, hey Mux, yeah, I'm super excited for this too. I cannot wait to get this thing opened up. And this set is just like the Jedi. Hey Mando, how's it going? This is like the Jedi's Bob box. You've got the pressure points that we do to open up the box. So let's get it open and see what's inside. All right, so this is the first time I am opening the box. I have not seen what any of the instructions look like. I have no clue how many bags we're gonna get. So we're gonna find this out together. All right, we've got a couple pieces it looks like come independent of the bags. Let's see a total of, we've got 6 bags total. And it looks like there's 2 instruction manuals. No worries, Mando, just glad you were able to join, and we'll take a look and see what we've got inside here. So looks like on instruction sheet 1, let's see if it gives us kind of an overview of what we're gonna build here. All right, we've got the, yeah, I'm excited. This definitely looks super cool. So we're gonna start building with bag 1. We're gonna look at our minifigures and we'll get started. Move some of this stuff to the side here, give us a little bit more space to work with. And we'll take a look at the minifigures and then just start building. And then just so we can have some other things in the background, we'll just move Jedi Bob's Starfighter right over here. And I will put the box set right back over here too. And here's our Akbar Trooper. All right, let's get this thing open. Lots of small pieces, which is fun. I totally agree with you, Mando. I just love this Lego Star Wars collaboration. Love all the figures, the minifigures. Love the clone sets. There's just a lot of cool things out there with the Star Wars figures and Lego. So let's get a look at Boba Fett here. One thing you'll notice right off the bat is Boba Fett does not come with the cape. So you're getting Boba Fett with his jetpack. He's got his helmet. There is just one face to Boba Fett. So you don't have a happier, angry Boba Fett look. It's just one angry scowl. Just as an example, here's Jedi Bob, and Jedi Bob actually has a happy-go-lucky Jedi Bob and a much more serious Jedi Bob. So you are getting a very serious Boba Fett, and you do get the attachments for Boba Fett. So There is, as you can see here, his antenna, and then I'm assuming the advisor will be used for something else. I don't recall Boba Fett wearing the visor, but my classic Star Wars is a little rusty, so we'll go ahead and connect this, and then let's actually start building. I wonder what we're going to build first. So we got Boba Fett, and let's take a look at him real quick. So we got Boba Fett, as you can see. Hey, thanks, Mando. We'll see you soon. You can see Boba Fett's got some pretty cool printing on it. I love the fact that actually on both sides, front and back, Boba Fett's got the printing on the minifigure. Let's see if we can get a good look at the camera here. You can see on his shoulder the Mandalorian symbol. Love all of the printing. They did a really cool job with this Boba Fett figure. The Boba Fetts are probably one of my favorite minifigures as well, which is actually quite a difference. So let's go back to Jedi Bob again real quick. So looking at Jedi Bob, again, the print, only one side. So I was surprised that we didn't get a little bit more print on Jedi Bob, but that's okay. They did a really awesome job with Boba Fett. Let's get the instructions open and we will start building. I think we're going to start with, let's skip ahead and look. I think we're actually starting with the Sarlacc pit. Okay, cool. That's going to be awesome. So we'll open this up and we will start building. So after you build Boba Fett and you actually get to build his blaster, it starts us off on really page 7. So here, we'll put together his blaster real quick. With those lightsaber pieces. And then, there we go. He's ready to go and spend his day at the Sarlacc Spa. And now we're going to start building. And we'll see how far we can get. All right. See if I can angle this a little bit better so you can see. This is not the best mount, so apologies there. All right. So really just going to start building the base, building the connections here. And then that should get us that base foundation here for the Sarlacc pit, which is going to be super cool to see. One of the flat pieces that get to act like the glue. So we'll put that right here. Boom. And then add one more piece right here. Looks good. All right. So a lot of these little pieces. The Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit says 558 pieces. So we'll see how many spares we get. I didn't do the count for Jedi Bob's, but there was a handful of pieces that were extras. A lot more on the, what was it? It was the Iron Man and Iron Legion set. That had a bunch of extra pieces, which surprised me. All right, let's see here. So we're just building up a tower right now. So you can see here on the back, and it looks like this is going to connect here. You're going to want to put the 2 tannish brown pieces flush with that flat brown piece, and that'll connect right there. We're on page 12. We're on page 12 of 107 on the first book. So 11% of the way, something close to that amount. Let's get pieces here. So we need to get some of these fun connector pieces. All right, we need 2 of these. 2 of these pieces. And those long silver pieces. What did you think of Jedi Bob Starfighter? Did it meet expectations? Does it look what you expected it to look like? More or less, it met my expectations. That's sort of in line of what I expected it to look like. So I was quite happy with the end result. And I love the Akbar Trooper and the servo droid. Thought that was a job well done. But I really, really loved the Dark Falcon. That set is just too cool. Super, super happy with that one. Thought that one was just so well done. Then again, it's the Millennium Falcon. You really can't go wrong with the Millennium Falcon. Jedi Vader, that was cool to see. Like Jedi Vader, too. All right. I've got to do a better job of figuring out the comment section here. I missed the last comment. I'm so sorry. There we go. Yeah, that's true. It is Jedi Bob, so I think everybody was waiting for a Jedi Bob. All right, let's see. Got our other connector piece right here. All right, page 14. So we're going to connect it up to this right here. We've got to put these little pieces in, basically to hold it in place. One and two. All right. That's looking good. Then we got to put these pieces in. Yeah, this is a much more complicated set than the Jedi Bob. A lot of more small pieces right off the bat compared to the other one. So I've done a not so great job of actually organizing it together, but we'll get there. All right, let's see. 1, 2, and 2 more. And then these pieces are going to slide in just like this. Oop. There we go. A little elbow grease to get them in there. Make sure, yep, we got it the right way. So that's looking good. And these pieces are going to connect. So this is what's going to help have the Sarlacc actually rotate. So once we've got it all together, that should actually have the piece. And then we're going to do 2 more of these ones. 1 and 2. And there we go. All right, and then this is going to connect in just like the other one, just on the opposite side. So just want to make sure you get in the right angle. And then we'll just line it up. Let's see, am I now? There we go. 1, oops. Let's see there, I did it wrong. Come on. Let's get this back out. Bear with me. I wasn't paying attention to how I did it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Fun part, limb saver time. Always fun. There's one piece and the other one. There we go. We use the limb savers here, or the fingernail savers, just to apply that little pressure, get that piece popped out. So make sure when you're putting this together you have it lined up the right way. I didn't line it up the right way. So it's got to go like this. And I didn't line it up that way. And I did it for both, of course. So there we go. Then it should be able to slide in okay-ish. There we go. Live and you learn. There's one. I'll slide these ones out. 1, 2. I'll put them back in. The what is it? The other Starship, the Onyx one. I think that's that new series that's coming out as well. Which I haven't heard too much about. There we go, 1 and 2. Perfect. Now we're back in business. Make sure that's that way. Get that in there. Boom. So we got both sides in there now. And we're just gonna keep putting this together. It's gonna have the final connector piece on both ends just to keep it in place. And then that should have part of that rotation for the Sarlacc pit just about done. So slide that 1 and 2 in. There we go. And now we're gonna actually start adding in the other side of it. So this side will slot in right here and right here. And then we're gonna connect this, if we can, boom, on here, just like that. So if you can see it, we've now got it right here, like so. And that's, again, just building the base of the Sarlacc pit. So we're on page now 20 of 107 of the first page, our first book. There's 2 instruction books for this set. And what we're doing right now is we're actually building the Sarlacc pit, which has that piece that does move and can eat your characters like Boba Fett, who miraculously survived the Sarlacc pit. Thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett series? What was your takeaway on it? Oh, I know. This was insanely expensive, Lego dude. I totally agree. It's they know we want it, and they they know some of us are going to be silly enough to pay for it, and I happen to be one of those ones. All right. Yeah, the other one that gets me is the new Ahsoka set they released with Ezra and Thrawn. That set, it's insanely expensive, and I don't know. I can't justify that one at all with that way that one's priced out. That one is was a little too much, and I see I made another error. Oh my goodness. This is like noob stuff right here. Let's pull this up. All right, make this quick and easy. I know exactly what I did. I just slotted it in the reverse side, so just flip it around. Yeah, the new stuff is super expensive. It's crazy. Even the like and Django stuff is, I feel like is gotten expensive too, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Yeah, that was super cool to see him get out and how he got out of the Sarlacc pit. Neat to see that. Neat to see that actually. Because it's always one of those things like, okay, how did he get out of there? And they did a good job of actually showing that happen. Oh, let me be right back. I dropped a piece. There we go. We're back in business. While I'm sitting here putting this back together, you're looking at the Jedi Bob Starfighter, which again, super cool, super happy with. Definitely a fun set. So it was fun to build. Definitely recommend if you get the chance to do it. That is a fun set to build. All right, finally back in business for real this time. Figured out what I did wrong, slotted it in the wrong way. Now we can connect this back up together. There we go. Now it's looking good. We got this top part connected. Moving on to page 22. Yeah, like I do. This is cool. This is definitely a cool set. Definitely one I think worth building. The Sarlacc or the Java's sail barge. Man, I hope it's not $400, $500, but it's a UCS one is what the rumor is. That is one that I'm definitely looking forward to. There we go. Moving on to page 24. And we're going to start adding in some sand color. Yeah, so that sail barge. Oh, goodness. Let me see if I have the... It's like 753... What is it? New Lego UCS sail barge. It's 75397 is the rumor. October 1st is when I've heard that's when it's supposed to get released. So yeah, that's definitely one to keep your eyes open for. But again, it's like a $500, $400 set, I think is what the rumor is for the price for that one. But you get Java, you get Luke, Leia. You definitely get a bunch of minifigures as well to continue building the army too. So I never had the other sail barge, the original one. So definitely gonna keep my eyes open for that one if the rumors are true and it does get released. All right, moving along. Now we're cooking. We're almost done with bag one. Get ready to move on to bag two here soon too. There we go. There we go. Put corner pieces in. Just like that. Yeah, Mux, it's so expensive. That is like saving up for a long time. And by that time it gets retired. Turn it to the side here. Looks like everything looks good. And then we're going to connect this piece in right here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's what happened with the Star Destroyer. It's like, next thing you know, that thing was off the market and feels like double the price. I also really like the Avengers Tower. I've seen that one in person at the Lego store in Orlando, and that one looks really cool. I think they did a cool job with the design of that one. And the other thing that is a bummer is the battle packs get cycled out. And I feel like I missed out on the Snow Trooper battle pack. I really love the Snow Trooper design. And now it goes for like $40 if you want a battle pack of 4, and that's okay. I'll pass on that for now. So hopefully they do cycle back again and we get those battle packs. All right, so we got the base looking pretty good of the Sarlacc pit. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of repetitive sand building that we'll have going on, but we'll see how it looks like when it all comes together. Okay, now we're going to just put these last couple pieces in. This is going to go over here just like this. Make sure you can see. Trying to juggle between looking at the instructions and making sure you can see what's going on, which is always fun. And with anything live, anything can happen. So that's part of the excitement, I guess. All right. We'll leave a space for 4. Yeah, and really glad you guys could join me tonight as we build out this set. It's kind of fun to actually do this with other LEGO fans and friends. So thank you for joining. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, we've moved on to bag 2. That's awesome. We're now on page 34, so 33% of the way. And we get another minifig to build. And with this one, we're going to actually build Lando Calrissian in his bounty hunter disguise. So Lando, you've got, oh, awesome, Mux. Well, I'm really glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining. Mux, this is a lot of fun, so thank you. So here's Lando. Wanted to show you real quick. He actually, oops, let's see if I can get the camera to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. So, oof, man, does not want to behave. All right, there we go. So Lando, he actually does have the 2 heads. One like nervous, smiling, one serious, so different than Boba Fett again. You do get 2 facial features for Lando Calrissian. Love all of the printing they did on the minifig. You can see both sides. They definitely did a cool job with getting this minifig printed. And then I love the helmet. Really cool bounty hunter helmet. He's got the staff that you can actually either just use it like this, sort of like a spear, or if you want to, if you feel adventurous enough, you can actually make it into an axe. So it does give you that connecting piece that now you've got a Lando Calrissian battle axe, which is pretty cool. I like it. All right, back to the build here. So now we're going to actually start putting in some more features to the Sarlacc pit, and we'll just get started. And again, we'll see how far we get. I'm love to get this thing built tonight, but this is definitely a bigger set than the Jedi Bob, so we'll see how far we make. All right. Don't want to go that high. There we go. Now it wants us to rotate it up like this. So if I did it right, yes, it looks like I did it right. We'll put in these other connecting pieces. Okay, so what it's basically trying to get you to do is to lock this in place. So rotate these over, and then you'll effectively have it locked in place. So there we go. One there. And let's get the right size one. The other one right here. So there you go. Now it's, oops, it's not the right one. This is the right one. Right? No. Yeah, man. It's find the right one here. They're all the same. It's got to be in here somewhere. There we go. This is the right one. So now you can see it's kind of stuck in there because that's going to be part of the feature of the mouth opening and closing. And I'm sorry, I'm just looking again. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. So I again apologize if I do miss a comment while we're putting this thing together. Not ignoring you, just not looking at the camera at the moment. So here we go. We've got sort of that snaggle tooth look of the Sarlacc pit on that one side, which looks so cool. And then we'll start building on the other side here too. So it wants us to put snaggletooth thing over there. Cool. And then one over here. Awesome. And then we'll put this one, it looks like, over here. And see, it wants us to put this one right here. Awesome. Okay. Oh, nope, that's the wrong side. These ones always cause me issues. The angle pieces. Okay, that looks good. We've got that. We've got the snaggle piece. Now we'll just put these other sides in, and the Sarlacc pit is actually really starting to come together, which is cool. It's got that look to it that don't want to fall in that. That would be a bad day. All right, it's looking good. Oh, come on now. There we go. That piece went in, and we need a piece that goes out. Awesome. Okay, so we've got that first side done, and then we're gonna close it off over here. One piece and two piece. Oh, no, is that? Wait, ah! Things are happening. Things are happening. Sarlacc pit pieces are flying everywhere. There we go. That goes in like that, and this piece should go here like this. Cool. Then we'll put these flat pieces over here, more of that snaggled tooth look. I think those pieces are really cool. I'm a fan. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. These whatever. I'm gonna say they're the teeth or the belly, I don't know. I like it. Whatever it is, I think it's a cool piece. And really coming together. Poor Boba Fett fell into this beast. There we go. So that part's done. We're now on page 42, and we're gonna start building around the edge of the Sarlacc pit. So I'll put that right there. Piece here, and then this piece would be right here. And then the way it goes in, it's gonna connect up just like that. Cool. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here on the other side, I think. These two pieces, you've got your piece right here. Oops. And then flush here against this tan piece. Awesome. Looking good. Getting there. Yeah, I really like that first sail barge too. And just really just there's something about Star Wars. And for me especially, like just the original trilogy, really love it. I really enjoyed, I'll take any Star Wars I can get, but I really enjoyed Andor and I really enjoyed Rogue One. I think Rogue One was probably my favorite Star Wars movie. I grew up on really all Star Wars, but I don't know. I thought Rogue One was a lot of fun. That was a different take on Star Wars. Loved seeing Vader and Vader's glory. That was kind of cool. Just being able to see him in action at the end of the movie. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. I should have probably cautioned with that. All right. Now we're building on here on the other side. Just more teeth that we're adding to the pieces here of the Sarlacc pit. Just adding 3 pieces off camera here real quick, and then yeah, dude, I just loved it. I loved everything about that movie. I thought they did all of the characters really well. Super surprised too, just that they were willing to end the movie the way they did. That the main characters didn't survive. So I think it was a bold move, but it sort of had to happen with how the storyline progressed. But just definitely wasn't something you'd expect, because I thought that was an amazing job. And I thought the Lego Rogue One characters were really cool. I really loved the solo Lego characters, like the train and the Minbin troopers. Those were opportunities missed that wasn't looking at Lego as much as I was at that time, because those sets are really cool, and aftermarket for those are definitely pricey. So fingers crossed, maybe some way down the road we'll get more of the Solo series Lego sets as well, because I thought those were super cool. And we're just building the edge of the Sarlacc pit right now, so that's just what we're kind of doing. Is we're just trying to build around. We put it in the mouth. Now we're just putting in sort of the wall, the edge here to connect it up. And apologies for the camera getting the arm too much into the screen here. All right, so we're just adding these connecting pieces. I like to call them the glue without actually using Craggle. That's my Lego movie joke for the night. We dropped a piece, but I don't think we're gonna need it yet, so we'll see. I say that, and then the piece I dropped is what we're actually starting to need, so that is how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, Lego movie, I thought that was good. My goodness, they did such a good job with the Lego movie. I have not seen the second one, but the first one, my goodness, I thought that was fantastic. I thought they did a really good job with that movie. I had no expectations going in to see it, and I loved every minute of it. I loved every reference to pop culture, Star Wars, you name it. Just an awesome job. They did, really, like I said, they knocked it out of the park. I had no expectations going in to see the movie, and I thought that one was fantastic. All right, a couple more of these pieces that we're putting in for the mouth. Again, we're just building that Sarlacc pit. We've got our Jedi Bob Starfighter just hanging out in the background. Yeah, just having some fun putting this together. And we're 40 minutes in, and we're on page 52. Granted, we probably would have been farther along, but I messed up one part that probably added another 5 minutes on, but it's okay. We're making progress now. This thing is starting to rock and roll. So we need 4 spaces free right here. There we go. 4 spaces free. Looking good. Again, we're just adding teeth, putting more teeth to the Sarlacc pit. Not something I would want to fall in. Cool. There we go. 3 teeth, and we got to add in one of those little angled pieces. And this is going to go right here. Oh, that's cool. I love that. That's a lot of fun. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add in these pieces. We're going to put them and connect them together. And I think they're going to go right here on the edge, because if you can see here in the picture, it's got the teeth and then the mouth pops out. So this is cool. This is cool. And this is fun. So definitely appreciate you hanging out as we build this set. And then we'll do our little review and see what we think about it. All right, let's see here. A couple more of these little pieces are gonna pop in here. 1, 2, maybe, boom. And then our teeth. We've got a couple extra teeth too, so that's nice. 1, 2. I love the red. That's great. The gum of the teeth for the Sarlacc pit. That's fantastic. 3, and then we've got one more piece that we're going to put in right here. Ooh. Knock that out. That's okay. We're back in business here in just a second. A little different doing it, trying to hold it up to the camera, so it's partly why it keeps getting knocked out. There we go. And then as you can see, we're going to put this flush against the side here, and we're just building the edge for that Sarlacc pit and getting it ready for poor Boba Fett to fall on in. Okay. Last 3 teeth we're going to place in. So put 1, 2, and 3. Speaking of French, anybody watching the Olympics? It's always fun. Oh, whoa. Hang on now. What am I doing? Too close to the edge. Follow directions, man. There we go. Boom. Outer edge. Everything's looking good. Then we're going to put this piece right here. And we're getting on to bag 3. Woo! Bag 3. Page 60. 59% of the way-ish there. Bag 3 should also have us with another minifig. And this one is going to be Luke Skywalker. So let's take a look at Luke Skywalker here. Thank you so much, Lego Dude. Yeah, this is coming together really nicely. Let me actually, you know what? Let's take a look. I apologize for not doing that. This is the inside of the Sarlacc pit. I mean, how cool. And you can see it's got the rotation here. This is going to be for the mouth right there. It's going to open up and be able to snatch Boba Fett. But I just love the teeth. It definitely looks like something terrifying that you wouldn't want to fall into. And I think it sort of captures that iconic scene of Boba Fett falling in. So I love that. That's looking cool. And thanks for calling that out. It's really cool to look that up and look inside. Okay, so let's take a look at Luke Skywalker here. Okay, so let's see here. So he's got his, it actually looks like a grayish robe here. Gives him that feel that you've been out in the sand, like it's worn down. Luke Skywalker actually has the two side faces for the head too. So you have a serious face and we'll call it more of the, I know what's going to happen face. And of course, you've got Luke Skywalker's sandy blonde hair, and you get two lightsabers as well. So you lose one, don't worry, you get a second one. You've also got the green lightsaber blade that connects to the hilt, and boom, there you go. Zoom, 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 zoom. We've got Luke Skywalker, and that's my poor attempt at a lightsaber sound. Zoom, 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 zoom. Sorry. Oh, it's late. Okay, so now we're gonna take 4 of these pieces, and they're gonna get connected in on the edge. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. To be fair, when I was younger and we would play Star Wars, that's about the sound that we would make to imitate lightsabers. So I'll just go with that. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll start putting in more of these connecting pieces. And you can see the Sarlacc pit is actually starting to get built out even more. So it's really cool. This is all starting to come together. We're gonna flip it to the side here, and we're gonna start adding in some pieces. Moving on to page 64, instruction item number 46. And we're just adding more and more pieces here to build out that sandy look. So we'll put that piece right here. Then we need to add in this bigger piece. It's gonna go right here on the edge. And again, you're starting to see the look of the Sarlacc pit is definitely building out. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Next up is the smaller piece is going to go right here, and then this piece is going to go right here. Cool. Let's see here. It doesn't look right. Oh, that's why it doesn't look right. Limb saver mode. All right, because that goes right here. There we go. So we'll have to do the same thing over here probably, but we'll get to that here in just a, oh, nope. I'm looking ahead of the instructions. There we go. Boom. So that's looking good. Sorry, Luke. We'll put you right there. All right, we got this white piece that's gonna connect right here. And then we've got this angled piece. Let's see, is this the right angled piece? Nope, this is the one. That is gonna go right here. It's giving us that base on the outside, kind of that rounded look. And then we've got our L-shaped piece that's going to connect next to this sandy piece that really goes around the edge of the white piece. Oops. Looks good. Thanks, Lego dude. All right. There we go. Now we need to start putting in these smaller corner pieces. So, put one right here. There we go. And then we need that taller angled piece. It's gonna go right here. That's just gonna help hold the bottom angle in a lot better too. All right, then we're gonna put this tall piece right here, and this darker sandy piece is gonna go right here, and this darker sandy piece is gonna go right over here. So again, just giving you that buildup of all of the sand. This tan piece will cover up the white so you don't see that. Page 72, getting super close. We're definitely making some progress, so that's cool to see. All right, this 2x1 or 2, or it's gonna go right there. Put that big piece right there. All right, let's make sure we do this part right. We've got to add that piece right there. There we go. That's going to go right there. And then we're going to add some more of these smaller pieces. And these nice big longer pieces as well. If I can find where it went, because that is not it. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, we're definitely getting it put together here. So we're getting close to move on to bag 4, and we're 51 minutes into this build. So I think we're making some pretty good progress despite some of the smaller hiccups that I created, but this thing is coming together, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like once it's done. So this is a lot of fun. I am definitely having a good time doing this, and I'm super happy that you were able to join us on this one too. So this is fun. All right. You know, it's a bust is the one of the things I always wanted to do was the Star Wars hotel, but man, that was so expensive. It was like if you were going to go on a cruise, and that was one of those experiences I just could not justify paying that much. But that would have been a lot of fun to be able to go on the Star Wars cruise spaceship hotel. There we go. We're getting this thing together. Again, this thing is just, we're building the outer edges to give you that feel of you're falling into a pit. And we'll show, again, the interior image of it. Definitely get that feeling of despair when you look inside. The teeth, I think, oops, there we go. The teeth definitely add to that feeling of, oh dear. I mean, that's just cool. And not something you'd want to be part of, that's for sure. All right, got myself distracted, so now we'll keep building. There we go. It's looking good. It does. Yeah, that's awesome. They did such a good job designing this thing. All right, we've got our smaller L-shaped piece that we're now going to put in here. After let's make sure we didn't miss a piece. There we go. Oop, come on now. There we go. Page 81. So we're getting closer now. We'll flip this. So, okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of these angled pieces now. All right, so now we're starting to really get that sand dune-esque look. We're just gonna connect that up. Tall piece right here, smaller piece right there. Another tall piece right here, and right here. Boom, that's looking good. We got that surrounded like that. We'll put on up here. Gonna go flush right here with that piece. Looks good. Now we're on page 82. And we're gonna just add a couple more of these smaller pieces just to give you that textured look of a sand dune. There's one piece right there. We've got 2 of these pieces that we're gonna put in. They're gonna go to make it flush, it looks like right here. 1 and 2. And then we've got an angled piece that we're gonna put right here. Looks great. All right, more of these angled pieces. Okay, so put one here and one over here. Got the slope pieces that are going to connect, one here and one over here. And now we're just adding in to make it the shape. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and where did it go? Here we go. And 4. Cool. Looking good. And then this is going to connect up here over this blue edge piece. So let's see. We're going to leave a 1 peg gap on each side. And then follow it up with some of these angled pieces. So we're just gonna put these here to give that rounded edge to it and just follow it down so that all of it gets connected and covered except for those 2 spots right here. Boom, there we go. That's looking good. All right, bag 4. So we're technically halfway through it. And I see we got the mouth, and we got another minifig, which looks like Mr. Han Solo. Let's open up and see what we got. Okay, we've got some handcuffs for Han. Before I put his head on his body, you do get 2 facial features to Han Solo. So you've got it where he can't see. He's still got that carbonite blindness. I really like, again, we get detail on both sides of his outfit. So you are getting print on both sides of the shirt, which is nice. He's got that long scruffy hair. He's been trapped in carbonite for who knows how long. And let's go ahead and we'll add the handcuffs onto him as well. So let's see, 1 and 2. All right. I did the wrong way, but that's all right. We're good. All right, he's got his handcuffs on. Han Solo's looking good. Now we're going to go ahead and start adding in these other pieces. We're going to basically start covering up this gray part over here. We'll start putting in some more of the sand tan colors, and then we're going to build the mouth of the Sarlacc pit. So, or that little whatever. I guess that's the mouth, the fly trap. What do you want to call it? We'll call it whatever, right? We're having fun. So we're going to start with these pieces here. So the tan piece is going to leave 3 slots open over here. Then we'll take the 3 piece over here, and then we'll use another 3 piece, and then close it off with some more tan, darker tan pieces. Moving on to page 88. We're gonna get that light blue connect to the sand here. We're gonna add this piece right here. Another piece. Is that gonna be flush? No. 2 in, like that. And then that's interesting. So we have a tan piece right here. It's gonna connect over here like this. And again, we're getting closer to that Sarlacc pit being done, which is super exciting. And then after that, we'll get the skiff done and we'll have some fun. All right, there we go. So those connections are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and this piece is gonna go right here. So that connects in just like this. And we're getting that closer and closer to being finished here. So we're 61 minutes in. We're on page 90 of 107 for the instruction book for instruction book 1. We're already going through bag 4, so that's pretty cool. We're actually knocking this out pretty fast. A lot faster than I thought we would, so that's cool. So let's see here. I think I didn't put it over far enough. Yeah, I did not. There we go. Because that's supposed to be flush, so you can get these flat pieces that are gonna go in and give you some of that edging of the sandbar as well. So we'll start putting in those flat pieces, and we're gonna need one of these. It'll connect right here. So one of the neat things, we were able to go on a Disney cruise over the summer, and they have these hyperspace bars inside of the cruise ship, and it's like you're actually sitting on a spaceship, and you get to go light speed to different areas of the galaxy. And that's always cool because I just love the whole aspect of Star Wars is such a big universe and there's so much going on, and being able to travel to all these different planets is just a cool feature of Star Wars, which I really like. And it's neat to see that, you know, sometimes we expand beyond just the base planet of Tatooine. But then again, gotta love this set here. Gotta love the Sarlacc pit, which is super cool. All right, get this pieces put together. And there we go. And then we're gonna add this last piece in right here. Awesome. Okay, so we have put in all these together. Thanks, Mux. Yeah, this is cool. This is really coming together. This is awesome. Thank you for sitting and watching as we put this together and listen to me ramble. This is a lot of fun. All right, here we go. We're now building the other side, so it's similar to that. We're going to connect in and just build on the edge of the Sarlacc pit some more. And we're just adding in some more layers to the pit itself. Okay, looking good. Awesome. Feel like every time I say awesome, I always want to say awesome blossom. So then I feel like Michael Scott from The Office. There we go. Looking good. Then we're going to put 2, 1, and 2. Then we're going to put flat pieces in. Let's see, go 1 here. Looking good. We're getting there. Thing is coming together. Now we're going to put these. There's 6 of these pieces that we're going to slot in. So 1 here. Let's see. 1 is going to go right here. Another one is going to go right here. Same thing over here. We're gonna put one here, one here, and one there. Cool. That's looking good. All right, eight of these pieces. So now we're building sort of like the sand dune effect. So you'll see that around the edges here, we're gonna put in these angled pieces and give it much more of like that curved, something dug out of the ground and is burrowed in there, and you do not want to be a part of it, which is cool. All right. So 4 on this side, and then 4 more on this side. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that's looking terrifying. All right, so now we're gonna put these angled pieces over. So let's just see how it wants us to do this. So that piece goes like that, and it's giving you that curve. You've fallen in and there's no way out. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Is that right? No, that's not right. Should go right here. Right? No? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Goes here like that. That's why. I'm jumping ahead. Apologies to everybody. I am jumping ahead. Not following instructions. There we go. Oopsie daisy. There we go. That look right? Yes. Okay, so this was the same problem I had with the Jedi Bob Starfighter. So there we go. Looking good now. So that's much better. Definitely looks ominous. The dark of the base plate in the inside definitely makes it look like you fall into abyss. So, cool. That is cool. All right. Gonna do this twice. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And these pieces are gonna go right here. 1 and 2. And then more of these angled pieces. So let's look at this. Just make sure we're doing it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. And then we will button it up with the pieces on the side here. Yep. That looks fantastic. That is terrifying. Cool, but terrifying. There we go. Boom and boom. I think we're getting ready to build the tentacle. So these tentacle pieces, they're like the Indiana Jones vines. I think they're actually the same. They're the same ones. So we got to do 2 of these. 1 and 2. And you're going to put 1 right here. And 1, oops, right there we go. So you're starting to get that creepy crawly look of Sarlacc pit. Then we're going to take the tentacles over here, build it. And I know, in fact, there's more. There's going to be 1 more. Oh, I knocked a tooth out. Poor guy. I'm going to have to go see a dentist. There we go. Let's see, where did I hide those other tentacles? Because I know there is 1 more. There's a slot for it. There we go. Hidden underneath the mouth of the fly trap thing. So here is. I'm almost done here. We're gonna go and put. There we go. Oh yeah. So the Sarlacc pit. That's awesome. And just for fun, poor Boba. He's inside the Sarlacc pit. He's had some better taste. There we go. Tentacles move. The mouth you can adjust with just with your hands. But we've got it. We've built the Sarlacc pit. And now I think we're ready to go finish it off. We're going to build a desert skiff because you know what? It'll go crazy. Yeah, I did. You know, he got out and I threw him back in. It's just like The Godfather. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. So, sorry, you got eaten again. But you found your way out. All right, let's open up bag 5. It does, Mux, thanks. No, that thing looks awesome. This looks cool. We're gonna open up bag 5 and then we'll start the instruction manual, book 2. It looks smaller, so we'll see how fast it takes us to get through this one. But we're 73 minutes in and we finished out the Sarlacc pit. And it looks like we got our next minifigure. We got some more handcuffs. And we get Chewbacca. So Chewbacca's got the fur on the front, no fur on the back. But when you slot on the head, you can see, you know, it's got the detail, the carabiner, or whatever you want to call it. And then if you want to arrest poor Chewbacca, you've got the handcuffs that you can put on as well. Let's see here. Let's try and see if we can get that on him. Man, I did it upside down again. That's too funny. All right. There's one. And come on now, Chewie. Work with me here. He does not want to get those handcuffs on. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. Now it's a game of like, I've got it. It's a sunk cost fallacy. I've committed so much time to it. I am going to get these handcuffs on him. Let's see. You do not want to go on at all. Ta-da! We did it. Success. All right, so book 2. Let's see what the instruction manual has for the Skiff. It's 78 pages. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot faster to build. Let me move some of this mess out of the way. let's get the skiff build and then just see what it looks like in completion. And again, if you're wondering what's behind it, we've got Jedi Bob in his starfighter that was built earlier on another live video that we went through. And so glad that you were able to join us today as we go through this set and open it up and see what we got inside. So, all right, so we're building the skiff, and we're just gonna start adding these pieces together, see how fast we can knock this out. And this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited with this set, and super glad that we were able to find it and get the time to actually put this together. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so we're just gonna start piecing this together. I like the detail of the set itself. There's definitely a lot to this set. Oops, oh gosh, my big old arms are in the way, so apologies there. All right, there we go. Just starting to build that outer shell of the skiff. We are on page 6. Okay. And we're just packing this thing together. Let's see, we need a longer piece. And go. All right, let's see here. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to put this here. All right, let's see. This is going to go right here. Moving on to page 8. Yeah, we're knocking this out. 78 pages, page 8. We're moving fast. Okay. Got some flat pieces here. Boom. I say that, and now we're looking for one specific 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piece. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There we go. Then we'll connect up. Oh, here it is. Gonna go with the wrong color. That's not good. And then 1, 2. And 3. Then we're gonna flip it upside down. It wants us to put these angled pieces on it. There we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Now we can do our L-shaped pieces. Oops. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. There we go. Had to get the limb saver. I'm gonna take I got my L shape too far connected over, and it knocked this piece off, but it's stuck in. So there we go. And then of course it was sitting right in front of me. There's the other L shape. That is gonna go right here. And then we're gonna take this piece and stick it right here like that. All right, and then this piece is gonna connect up right here, like this. So we're starting to get closer to the skiff actually being built. We'll add in another tan piece over here. We need 2 of these pieces that are going to actually go right here. Let's see, right here. Oh, hang on. Got my puppy barking. Let me put him back up on the seat. He's been my companion throughout this entire build. Had to go down and get water. Now he wants back up. Okay, there we go. Let's see. We're going to put this piece right here, if you can see it. And then, oh, hang on there, bud. He's trying to take over the camera. And I'll put him over to the side here. Sorry, everybody. Sorry for the quick distraction. And then we've got to put this feature piece, whatever this is, which is cool. I like these little blocks. Those are always fun. All right, now we're moving on to page 12. We're building the other side of the skiff. So on this one, we're going to add these really cool orange. Hey, kids, Wonder Stories, how's it going? And let's see. We are putting together the skiff. We just finished building the Sarlacc pit. So starting to see this thing come together, which is super exciting. And we're just now putting in all these pieces together to give us that like pit skiff feel. We got our blue colored pieces. I think these are awesome, the bright colors. Those are really cool. And then we're going to add in this black piece that then connects it to the front of the skiff. Pops into place just like that. Oh, no, hang on. Don't jump ahead of yourself. Got to put this yellow piece here first. Then it connects into place just like that. So then the skiff is going to connect here just like this, sort of being held together by that piece. We're going to take this really big piece that's going to sort of even it out, connect all of it together. So we've got that, and then this is going to connect across the orange piece. So you've got that connectivity across the skiff here, which is looking pretty cool. It's getting super close to getting built, which is awesome. Cannot wait to see this thing done. I'm not gonna lie, I need to grab something to drink after this. My voice is getting a little hoarse, so I apologize if I start to sound like Darth Vader here in a few seconds. There we go. All of these pieces are coming together. So close. That's right, Mux. We're getting so close to this thing being built. I am super excited. I cannot wait to see this thing. All right. So that piece is going to go there. That's odd. It's a little loose. Wonder if there's going to be something better to hold that together, because I feel like there should be something here, but there's not. So we will follow the instructions. Don't want to deviate, at least not for this set. Now we'll put these pieces in. The outer edge of the skiff, looking good. We're gonna put this piece right here. And then, oh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna build the actual plank for the skiff itself. So what you're gonna do, let's see if we can follow the instructions. We're gonna connect this piece up right here, and then it's gonna act as sort of like a block. So once it's in, it shouldn't, so there you go. So you got your skiff thing that you can sort of put in and out. That's cool. So when Luke is hanging out over the edge, you've got the skiff in place. And then, so over here, I think this is going to help block it so it doesn't fall out. Let's see. Yeah. So this piece right here is going to stop the board from falling out. So it only works like this way, which is nice. So you don't have to worry. You're not going to lose that piece unless the skiff breaks, but that's a different story. All right. Let's see. Leaving those two pieces open. Now we're going to stack over here. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to put these middle pieces in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Let me set this down real quick. And we're getting the skiff built. It's getting so close. All right, so now I need to find this and this. This is going to go in that center area, like this. See, can you see it? Barely. All right. Now we're going to build the outer edges of the platform. So what do we have? We need this piece right here. Connects in like that. We're going to need a small 1x1 here and over here. I just got to make sure I did it right because those are a pain to get out. All right. That's looking good. And then these smaller pieces. One here. And one there. Just gotta put those two in. And then 2 more on the other side. So you're gonna get 1. Oops, that's red. And again, apologies if I'm missing comments. I'll go back and look in just a second. I finally figured out how to find the comments. So we'll go back and look and see. All right. I did get so Kids Wonder Stories, I did get the boarding, the 10 and 4 set too. So I do have that set. But I actually do something different with that one though. So I wanted to build it as it comes, but I have an idea that I'm working through right now that we're gonna kind of change it up. And it's gonna, I wanna try to make my own mock of the 10 to 4. So that's a video that's in work, but I wanted to get these ones out with the live builds just because these are the new ones and they definitely look like a lot of fun. So we're just getting there, getting the last couple pieces put in. And then we're gonna get to go on bag 6 here in just a minute. So that's exciting. All right, that looks good. We've got that one elevated piece that's gonna go up right here. Boom. Let's see. Now we need these final pieces over here that we're gonna build. All right. So this is like these weird angled pieces that are gonna look like the front of the skiff here. So I'll show you in just a second. So it's gonna connect on top of this piece. No, I'm sorry, it's gonna connect on top of this piece right here. And put it right here. And so then you got it. So connect it. Kind of gives it that direction that you can have it angled, which is cool. Now we're just building one of the sides of the skiff, and then I think when we get to bag 6, we're going to build the other side of the skiff. So we'll get a good idea of how to build this one, and then we can power through it and build the other side real fast. So there you go. And then, so there we go. We've got the one side of the skiff built, and we do get these extra pieces that come on side that are going to actually be the rings that go around it too. So that's cool. All right, so now we're going to start with this other side. Put all the pieces together. And we'll get the other side of the skiff. Again, this is going to connect up like this. Oops. Yep, looking good. And that connects up just like that. So we've got the skiff getting there. It does have the really cool plank. We're going to put this piece, we're going to bend it around, and that's going to be the outer side of the skiff. And there you go. We're getting super close, super close. Bag 6, last bag. We're knocking this thing out. And we get one more mini bag. We get Nien Numb that we're gonna numb that we're gonna look at. Say that 5 times fast, right? Okay, a lot of little pieces, but that's okay. So let's take a look at this guy. Love the detail. Cool, cool, cool. Love the outfit. Like the detail of the actual figure itself. So this is neat. I'm a fan. I don't usually like to go for the exclusives. But what am I kidding? They're fun. This is cool. This is a cool set, cool figure. So he's looking pretty cool with the rest of our friends. We're moving on to page 38. And we're just going to start adding in all these small pieces. And as you can see, we're getting really close to getting this skiff actually built. Now it's just a game of slotting in all the pieces together. And we're going to have a really cool set once we're done. And again, thanks so much for joining. Definitely enjoy conversation, being able to show these sets, and hopefully you enjoy it too and come back for more. So we've definitely got a lot of more fun things that we plan to do on this channel. Having fun with it, just trying something new. Let's see here, 1 and 2. Looking good. Now we're gonna sort of build all the motors in the back. So it's a lot of small pieces that we're just gonna connect up. Total of 4 of these little pieces are gonna go in the back of the skiff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 total. Getting super close, super exciting. Again, thank you for watching. Thanks for sitting and listening. And then always curious to know like what interests you from like YouTube videos, especially like Lego focused, because always looking to try new things just have fun here with this channel, and definitely a big fan of the Lego trains, Lego Star Wars. Starting to get into Lego Harry Potter. So a lot of cool sets out there. All right, now we're gonna put this piece on. We've got to find, let's see, where did that piece go? We are looking for 4-stud piece that's flat. Let's see here. We'll find it. We'll find it. We'll come back to it. Don't worry. This piece you will find. All right, so we need one of these 2 pieces. Yellow piece. It's going to go over like this. We're going to need... Oh, good call. Going back to this. All right, so we put these on slightly the wrong way. Or I shouldn't say we, I did. Let's see here. I'm going to go back. There we go. They need to be angled in like this because there's a connector piece that's going to actually go over it. And that's the piece that I can't find. But it's also a piece that we can kind of do without right now while I look for it somewhere. So we'll come back to that part in just a second. In the meantime, we're just gonna go on to the other section and we can come back and finish because it's not gonna impact. There we go, we found it. So this requires us to put in something on both ends of it to make it so we can actually make it flush. All right. 1, 2. Cool. There we go. So it was worth it. Go back, get the piece over with, and you can see looking good. All right. So we have this piece moving. Let's see here. So this is like this. It's gonna go like that. Just need to find a great angled piece. Here we go. It's gonna connect up like this. Then we're gonna get this piece that's gonna go right on top of it like that. Then we're gonna take a 3-stud piece and we're gonna connect it with this right on top of those first 2. That then connects up here like this. And then this piece is gonna connect right here, just like that. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Cool. If we're looking this way, it's like this. Because this is gonna be that top ring that goes around. So like this right here on this side, this is what's gonna help connect it over there. So now we gotta do the same thing over on the other side. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super impressed that my phone's camera has stayed on this long battery-wise. So yeah, that's surprising to me. All right, here we go. Get this part right here, flip it over. We got one side connected over like that. The other side's gonna connect over here like this. Add these two little angled pieces. Where did the other one go? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Why is that not? We need one with a connector. There we go. Minutes in, almost done. Thanks for hanging out. We are so close. Okay. So this piece is going to connect in. Interesting. So I flip this around. This is going to connect in so that these two are flush. Oop. Here, just like that. Okay. So now we're going to build the other side. Got our two colors. That's going to go here just like this. Then we're going to take those angled pieces. I'll connect in like this. Got to use our L-shaped piece again. Oops, looking at it like this. Page 50. 50 of what, 70-ish? We're getting super duper close. That's awesome. All right. So we have this. We got to find the angled piece. So this angled piece is going to go right here, just like this. And then we've got to get the tan, the tan angled piece that'll connect just like this. Then we're going to need this piece that's going to fit on the opposite side, like that. That then connects. Where is it going to connect? It's going to connect just like this. And then we're going to put that side piece right here. And then as you can see, here on the skiff, we're going to connect in. So now the skiff is just about done. We're going to start building around the side of it. So these other pieces are just building the fence of the skiff. So like I said, we're just about there. This thing is almost done. And it's looking super cool. So got our angled pieces. Let's see here. That connects up right here like this, which then connects onto the fence area. And then, let's see, where are you supposed to go? There we go. So we got the fence in. Now we're gonna build what looks like it's the control for the skiff. So put these pieces on here. This piece is going to go in the center. One of the rollerblade things that's going to go up the top. I think those rollerblade things are super cool. Then you got the levers that sort of act as the control mechanism. Drives the skiff. Yes, success. I'm going to use this connector piece over here. It's going to, let's see. I got to use two more skateboards. We're going to stack. I'm going to stack these skateboards. So 1, 2. We're going to connect into this right here. Cool. And then this is going to go, I can see it right. here, which then means it goes right here. So there you go. Got our skiff starting to come together. On the other side, we're going to put that flat piece right here. It's going to go, let's see, right here, just like this. I've got that other piece that I've got to find. Might have dropped on the floor. It was the rounded piece, so we need to put that in here. But it might be, there we go. Sorry, Jelly Bob, he just got crushed by his own starship. Never a good day. So this piece twists around. It's pretty flexible. I'm not worried about breaking it. That's looking good. And then turn this over. And then you get to actually add in as if it's actually floating. So we'll make it float. 3 total on each. And then you put that clear plastic in, or the plastic pole, just to help keep it in place. You can do it for both. So if you want to reenact the skiff floating around the desert, boom, you got yourself a clear-ish thing. There we go, that's looking good. And then you get one more centerpiece that's just going to help you keep it in place too. Because you can see it's pretty wobbly without it. So that centerpiece is going to help keep it so that it doesn't wobble too much if you're trying to move it around a little bit. And we'll put that in the center. And there you go. That's much sturdier. And it definitely looks like the skiff is floating. All right, we are on page 62. So I'm curious what we're building here now. I have no... Oh, we're building the side to the skiff. I guess like the directional wings or whatnot. Whatever you want to call it, right? Cool. All right. Skiff is almost done. We have a super cool Sarlacc pit. This is things are coming together here. All right. We're just finishing up the Sarlacc pit here. Again, thanks everybody for joining. So glad you could be here with us as we're opening up a set. This is pretty cool. We'll show you the Sarlacc pit and all the fun with this set here. Again, once we're done with the skiff here, like I said, we're almost done. We are on page 64 of what, 73-ish? I don't know, 78, something. We're super close. Super close to getting this thing done. This thing took us so far about an hour, or 108 minutes, so not too long of a build. And it's starting to come together really nicely. And then right here, again, as you can see, that's Jelly Bob Starfighter. Jelly Bob is underneath it. He got crushed by his Starfighter as we were working on the Sarlacc pit. Excuse me. All right, Sarlacc pit. So let's see here. This piece is going to go. Let's see. Here we go. What is going on here? Just making sure we got everything right here. So we got that piece. Oh, that's was not following instructions. So we're going to put this corner piece in here. Then you're going to get this piece that hangs off, which is why this piece doesn't jet out all the way. Makes a lot of sense. Then you'll connect these two pieces that are going to slot in right here. They're looking good. Put the cool fan thing on top after. Oops. Put that here. Put the fan to the motor thing here. We have got our piece here that's going to connect inside of this. And then looking at it from this side, there you go. We got one side done. We'll flip it around, do the other side a lot faster because, again, we now know what we're doing, or I now know what I'm doing. You all probably know what you're doing. I'm sitting here being a goofball. Connect it up right here. We're going to take our angled piece. It's going to go the opposite direction from us. Then we're going to flip it over on its side. Put this connector piece up here. This is going to go all the way around. So close, everybody. We're getting there. Got that right here. This piece is going to go in the center. Boom. We'll add, whoops, this piece right here. I'm going to put the side angle pieces together right here. 1, 2. We're going to have that one block right here. This is going to get the 2 right here. We're going to have the one piece that's going to connect over here like this. This is going to connect in here like that. We're going to get 1 and 2. Put this piece in right here like this. This piece is going to go in over here. We'll flip it around. It's going to connect in here. That adjusts, and boom, we did it. We built the Sarlacc pit. How cool, we built the desert skiff. That's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and just for fun, just to show you, we're gonna look at the Sarlacc, or the desert skiff. You've got Chewie, right? Chewie can be on here as a prisoner. I'm kind of surprised you don't get any of Jabba's men, right? You'd think that other than Lando, you'd get like a Gamorrean guard or somebody, because otherwise they're all on the same team, except for Boba Fett. So I guess you get Boba Fett. So you do get a minifig that's not a good guy. But thinking about it, it's kind of silly that we don't have any of Jabba's like henchmen. Sorry, putting that thing back together. So we've got Jabba, or not Jabba. We've got Boba Fett. You've got your minifigs looking pretty cool on the desert skiff. You got Nien Nunb as your exclusive figure, and then right next to it, you've got the Sarlacc pit that is got that feature that the tentacles can move. You can open the mouth. Poor Boba Fett. He's back in the Sarlacc pit and getting eaten. So hopefully he can get his way out of there. But really cool set. And we got a few extra pieces too. So I got an extra rollerblade, extra handcuffs, extra tan pieces that'll just go into the collection here. But this is cool. This was fun. This is a fun build. Definitely an interesting set. This is cool that it does have the features that it moves. I like that, you know, the character, the minifigs can actually fit inside the mouth of the Sarlacc pit. But overall, a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun to build. And we did it. We did it in 114 minutes. We built the desert skiff and Sarlacc pit, and just love the features of this actual set. So there's a lot to it. It definitely moves. which is, oops, moves. So this is fun, being able to get this angled, and you've got your plank that does go in and out. So that's cool as well. And I like the feature of that clear bricks to make it look like it's floating as well. And just curious what you think. What do you think about this set? I think I have the receipt on me. I can tell you how much this thing is. We are 75396 79.99. So curious what you think. Exclusive figure, worth it? Worth it just to get the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. It's going to go well with the Java's sail barge that does come out again. I think rumor is October of this year as well. And then I'm looking forward to actually making some fun videos with this as well, and definitely involve our Lego trains, because that's really what the bread and butter of this channel is, and see where we go with next. And really hope you enjoyed. This was a lot of fun to build. Thanks for watching. Please share, like, subscribe if you had a good time, and drop us some comments. Let us know what you think. What do you want to see next? And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.